Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me over here today. All right, I am going to speak to you guys about California announcing multi-billion-dollar deal to accelerate schools reopening here in California, our beautiful California. Oh man, I want schools to open so badly, but this is going to up our taxes tremendously. Okay, let me just jump right into this. Let's have some cool discussions down below. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on our current governor and him passing this bill and pushing for this bill? All right. California Governor Gavin Newsom announced a $6.6 billion deal with state legislative leaders that will fund the reopening of some public school classrooms. All right, to me, the key word that stands out is some. This isn't even going to cover all of the public schools reopening. Which schools is he targeting to reopen then? The majority of the budget package will finance contact tracing efforts, school safety measures, and other aspects of returning to in-person instruction, with the rest to go toward expanding children's opportunities to learn, with one example being summer school. That's great. I do agree. Schools need to reopen. Students need to learn in person. They need to have interaction with their peers, social interactions. Teachers do as well. To pressure districts into reopening faster, schools must offer in-person instruction to grades K through 2 and all high-needs students, regardless of grade, by the end of March. If they do not, they stand to lose 1% of eligible funds for every day they delay. That's a lot. 1% doesn't sound like a lot, but that is a lot. Single mothers in particular are celebrating, I imagine, this day compared to many other previous days, Newsom, a Democrat, said at a press conference. So many of our kids and caregivers are celebrating this day because we all are united among coming back safely into the schools and helping with the social and emotional supports that our kids so desperately need. Yes, they do. But once again, $6.6 billion is a lot of money for our state, one state. Part of the plan involves boosting the number of COVID-19 vaccine doses available to teachers whose unions have pushed for vaccinations to precede a return to in-person learning. But officials don't view vaccinations as a prerequisite for reopening, Newsom said, citing Dr. Anthony Fauci, a top federal health official, among others. That's not my opinion. That's the opinion of the CDC, Dr. Fauci, the opinion of educators and experts around the globe, including the opinion of President Joe Biden. Studies conducted in multiple countries have shown that a return to in-person instruction did not drive a major increase in community transmission of this of the CCP virus, which causes the disease COVID-19. Schools in a number of states reopened last year for in-person instruction with little impact. About 46.6% of U.S. primary students were attending in-person everyday schooling as of February 28th, according to school data. Yes, okay. But few schools in California have resumed such traditional schooling, the organization said in its latest update. Newsom made the announcement at Franklin Elementary School in the Elk Grove Unified School District, the fifth largest in the state. The district was among the first to close its school doors last year. Officials last week announced plans to reopen grades 6 through K through 6 in mid-March and the rest of the grades next month in April. Republicans had blamed Democrats, who hold control of the governor's mansion and both state legislative chambers, for not moving faster to reopen schools. For months, Republicans have been calling to reopen schools safely in accordance with CDC guidelines. Yet the governor's confusing and ineffective tier system is keeping schools closed and is causing hardship for parents, and most importantly, it's causing irreparable harm to students. Governor Newsom is facing a serious recall effort, in part because of backlash against his harsh orders during the pandemic. The restrictions haven't prevented California from being the state with the most COVID-19 cases and the most deaths involving this disease. California is the most populous U.S. state. The special election to recall Newsom, who is in the first term, will likely be held by the fall. All right, so I do have multiple videos as well if you are interested in why we are trying to recall our current governor, Gavin Newsom. I have a video on all of those reasons. I also have a video talking more about that and school closures and trying to reopen and all of that. So just scroll through the description box below to find those links if you're interested in learning a little bit more about that. All right, how do you feel about California announcing a $6.6 billion deal to accelerate schools reopening? Let me know your thoughts, please. Okay, if you liked this video, go ahead and subscribe. Share it with anybody that you feel might enjoy it as well. And I will see you all very soon. Thank you.